We're not arguing two different sides of the same coin. We're coming from completely different planets. Well, today I finally have given into the reality of something I should have realized a long time ago. And that is, I just can't reason with a MAGA person. I can't build that bridge. Maybe others can, but I can't. For me, it's like having an argument over pizza toppings, and I'm saying, no, pineapple is good on pizza, and the MAGA person is saying, no, it's human flesh that really makes pizza good. We're not arguing two different sides of the same coin. We're coming from completely different planets, and those are differences that cannot be bridged. You see, I believe taking care of people is important, and MAGA people believe only taking care of yourself and those really, really, really close into you matters. I believe strength means you take care of those who can't take care of themselves. MAGA people believe might makes right. And if you can take something from someone, that means you deserve it. MAGA people believe the teachings of Jesus say to condemn people as sinners, particularly the queer person, the pregnant person in great distress, and anyone who doesn't fit one of the some 30,000 different Christian definitions of what is sin. I believe societies and communities work best when they're egalitarian and inclusive. MAGA people are authoritarian. They believe we need a strong man to make everyone behave as they think we should behave. They believe democracy is in the way of that Messiah they've been looking for to force us all into their Christian view of how American society should operate. So you see, when that's the starting point of where people are coming from, they'll say things like, Obamacare is bad, without giving any space to say some 20 million people having insurance that didn't have it before doesn't matter. It was a clunky process from a Democratic president and therefore bad. It was a government process, therefore bad. It was an egalitarian process, therefore bad. You cannot bridge that discussion. There can be no nuance. And in my spiritual trek through all of this, when I knew it was time for me to speak out against what was going on in our socio-religious society, I knew in my spirit that I was going to be speaking to people who would not have eyes to see or ears to hear or hearts to understand what I was saying, but my ego told me, no, people will listen to me. I'm one of them. They'll listen to me because I sacrificed my career as a sportscaster and a business owner to be a pastor. Surely they'll listen to me. I've been a Republican all my life, and I've reasoned my way into thinking differently. Surely they'll listen to me. But my connection to spiritual wisdom said, no, they won't. That even the words of Jesus was the leaven of bad theology takes away a person's mind, their ability to have eyes to see and ears to hear. And wow, did that wisdom of Jesus put me in my place. You want to know what's happening in our society today? The leaven of bad religion and politically prostituted religion and bad theology and grooming by controlling evil men who were playing the long haul since way back in the 70s has taken root. And the people, even some that wouldn't consider themselves Christian or religious, but still under the influence of the principality of Christian religion over our society, no longer have eyes to see or ears to hear. And so when you start arguing pineapple or pepperoni or 4 cheeses, they're saying no, human flesh. And then we try to figure out why we can't bridge that divide. It's because the leaven of bad theology and planned propaganda has taken away the bridge that could provide opportunity for eyes to see and ears to hear. And I'm adjusting now to seeing who we can save as that blindness and deafness brings us into a moment of many of the edifices of our society coming to a place where not one stone will stand on another one of Jesus' wise sayings. And I know that sounds scary, but in many ways it's the only way for people to be restored to sight and hearing and hearts that can once again think critically and introspectively. And so maybe it's a season of mercy in some ways as well.